for a cover about the Likee TV and the message sent about channel so and what hit out the no subscribe or send me drop in the latest news to be a better brand when you be a tea. Now your board and say no ma Afenyo markings and when you Pendream ning the constitutional Cöゥor plotier NDC for no ability at the Imusima to just say you invite Afenyo markings because the constitutional Cöゥnow or plotino is against the government, you know. Now this time NDC for any bra or must striking very hard. You mong them na yentie and 70 be free hoba ya ba Takabiano yede emo and sembebramo.
Entino because the nyina kobomwa. Okay. 101. Nti be fair man who say mistake ke to abia ba. Okay. Enti ada say ba ku 17 na ba ku 11 or ba ku 18 na ba ku 10.
W eno ano no. 52. Say 1852 no. Ebema 70. 70 20.
Away 10 that be na 11 baby or mine 11.
10.
10. Yeah. Masa. Entino who the 18 no I can 52 no because media opera you know memfa. Yeah. Or support no. Se on pese wi na. Obeka say that be.
Eti red zone na ekodi amano 20% as yempene.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Entino so wo ye obia wuti dwam na Ghana fo nyina emu wahamu nchichemu aduonu mienu ase ha yempe no onko emu wahamu nchichemu edu nwotwe se onko mupa amuma no nko yemfa ho mupa amuma no nko yemfa ho no che se wo mpero emu nchichemu du se hey ye de mpu yete ba bi yete because after all wo mo ayen entinu eye almost 80% say omumpe maame no nko me eka me nko anka maame no enka meka say look pam no twa no nyina ne say macho meja ya mamu me advice ni say maame no nko resign mani hwene Afenyo mark because Afenyo mark say ne hoye no say e kro bi pa laws ya adwuma nke be invite no
Afenyo mark no
eye constitutional coup no hoye no because to call the judiciary say judges for mun sorry mamun transima and one voice na nkaboneti mamun sorry na NDC for no mu ye ne nye John Dramani Mahama was so a living legacy na legacy ni nche say wo mra me say nia Mahama ye no me pacho woni constitution wo diso na wo diso
eno ano nam so no
the constitution actually say enipa desani bia ni wa obeka say me dem 100%. Okay. Anunti na president numpo yetimi yinadi.
Yeah. Parliament me.
Parliament wa munchichemu
to test.
Eti make us empel.
Yeah.
Ko and a speaker no wa monka say yi no. The same parliament no eti make us wa munchichemu mienu no say yempel. Ko it's the same thing and a woman me yama power say high court judge appeals court judge and other justices on Supreme Court so obey the complain bar mami wo and a set committee no ni nyina wa ha na wo set committee ni we are in consultation with the council the judicial council judicial service wonu wo mun konkoye na mun establish committee na committee ni hwe na se bibia ya wo mun de bebre wo ansa na wo ka kira president ni so ya jia to president manonko the same thing and a constitution e can say seba one kasa we chief justice now because constitution himself so anipa obetime a mistake
yeah
and no won so ne seba say ye wo a ne ye wasi ye ni ambam for the petition ni ba petition no president one sending command council of state the council of state NDC for there council of state 16 regions no wo koye election
yeah
me boa
yeah
no man ka say yi ni on person represent me boa
sanity
council of state members yes is it 25 or say
yeah your 16 regions now rep and yes. Appointees kakra so
yeah na me kan no and yemfa say ni has a 25 I think a 25 member council me patcho 16 is it no more than half
yeah
and now you saying say regions now wo mo yi wo mo nkrofo se nkrofo no represent no president ni betimi akobra bo sabra na mo medi ni ameme ka no so never These are people who are prominent. Women nime juma omuye. Womu wo mani hudo. Intino present constitution nature say there are two things. Others are Afenyo marking. One read the constitution. And now because this one nim near wayen wo suma se no. Intino what na so din say hey mami kwa me twada o. Sanya sa obia no opam mami no. The constitution in here no. Civilians, Ghanaians are true. Petition say no kase wonu say petition e bisa akọ. Mienu asa akọ.
Yeah, I say for Asamba.
For Asamba. And I was see Judge of the Supreme Court of Ninjina Machre Article 146. Okanya bibia the way abeyanu. Exactly that is what the president is doing. You know, wherein now woman who can say Uncle sorry Tiano, you are going against the constitution. And wo and oya man before wo and we are undemocratic. Wo and I won't be the constitution be juma. Now His Excellency John Dramani Mahama will not fall victim to that. Was swear on the sword, say obey protecting the constitution of the Republic of Ghana. And by protecting it, whatever the constitution says, is what you must go. Do abide by it. And to me, I is simple and straightforward. Say no na won tiasie. Say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and on tiasie. What our opinion poll so abano. About the country will say any panel only 20% depend say trust. Only 20%. Because I'm in Fanwa or support to say ko. Obikasa media muya ya or support to say ko. Because say what Judia konkotena friends da. Obeba for your defense. And it is 80% against 20. What you yeding? Oba be dia Afenyo Mike eti. Afenyo Mike mom and was sorry I catch say judges ni nyina sorry. Now team me up. Can you believe it? And they should team up and go against the constitution of the Republic of Ghana. And all those superior judges almost swear, said they will protect the constitution. And so is that how democracy works? And to me they are simple and straightforward. Hey, Mami, when you say Jumaya Papa, do you know, say, go to 10, 14610, 14610, where a petition has been referred to a committee under this article. The president may, in the case of the Chief Justice, Tio, acting in accordance with the advice of the Council of State, by warrant signed by him, the president, suspend the Chief Justice.
0.5.
Yes, that's suspension.
Straight.
And that's what check.
There be say Afenyo chief say sorry I'm not suspended. I was say we need report from the Council of State. No one report no catch report here by there. You establish prima facie case. So there is something I also answer. Now when to mean to now no so now will answer. And you know me voku article 14610. Hey. And was in the case of justice, and I cannot justice of any other justice of a superior court or a chairman of or regional tribunal. What is the question? Makwan say, young establish regional tribunals.
Yeah.
Was it in that case, acting in accordance with the advice of the Judicial Council? It's no more the Council of State. It's only the Chief Justice, the President, will have to act in accordance and advice from the Council of State. But when it comes to any of the other judges, the justices, Supreme Court, Appeals Court, High Court, you don't go there. It is the Judicial Council. Suspend that justice or that chairman of the tribunal. The president may at any time revoke a suspension under this clause. Constitution in a car. Says Afenyo Mike who catch no bia say near constitution akano. President won't go against it. Who are you? We are one.
So,
is that how?
Or you're saying?
Yeah, simply because that be a man may be so a simple question. Masa, say police for banya say we are not police for banners on your crumb for. We are they. We am the show. Ujani. Okopa baby say. So what is his problem? The same thing in Ora. President announced to the committee Ora in Afenyo March start here. Illegal. They are going to arrest. They are going to must stay. Oboniye Fujani at a time Obian Kanado. Obian Tanado. Fancy Force. You know, way as simple and straightforward.
Okay.
I was here kind Ghana 40 years here. Now I want to tell all the communicators around, all the NDC communicators across the region, they should just go and take 146. Go through the radio stations. No one kind, no one chere Ghana for say president no on tisa akufo or ye bibia prepare according to the constitution. Na nam boni o ma dinti no. Ne wo ye kura no ama mi so gwa mi wo wei. Anka me mpene so kura anka me pene so ma me no. I was say yamanoko. Afenyo ma ka kire say there is something one who hide I will feel say ma me na be support no. Why? The president can also may at any time revoke a suspension. Constitution akai. The president may suspend the person, but after the end of the day, the president knows, oh, I did ko ya, and ya papa, what Jim, Basine Koyawajuma. So what is the problem? Now, baby, I drew it here. Any ye, I will more in a yent in a ma, a global info, a kwaye way, you, common kwaye, yeah, Oma kwayaba, Utwadaho. Only 20% Ghana Funina, Uye Waha, a more do you know, and a swamp was him. I do want you in your so mum powers him. Co. Do 2 a day. I come in qua. Sabi fedi owe mfato kaniba kebe ya yo mate wana mu de ba ya
anum guase na mfata kaniba ena yasika fedi e de nka fanyina mo
wu fedi nka fanyina mo especially yen obaka to say fedi e pa de amami wu nko nti no mimi apam no twa no o resign boko unim de kakra aka no wa protect. There are other areas international for mama no ye resigning ebiani from bibiama ya pay bibiama and after all what resigning da pay awuda so o car ukura wo facilities o be so musa akoka say obewu oh yes that is the problem then in America say what trans me asake why do you want to stay
by asake o dia onya
I know the media me nkwohwe ho ba me say see a wo resign you resign on whatever salary.
I see.
A monuments will be behind the man. Or retire, you retire on that from the High Court up to the Supreme Court.
How do you want any pamu dia?
Nasia pamu ani pamu. O see twa okay, I say yamaza koko transport.
As the provision store the bebo.
Aha. Intino. Masuma mekano no ndi etia wa.
But I see we be Alaji Amadu Sorogo no yanko jin kratom right by beto aso.
Gasa. One of you will be the next. The next day would also be the next. So judges in the we are also concerned about an attempt by certain individuals in government to push for the removal of the Chief Justice. The judiciary should not be seen as part of the partisan political system in our country. All we need is to have an impartial judiciary to dispense justice. What is happening is unacceptable, and it's clear that the NDC government wants to infiltrate the judiciary and make it partisan. But my advice to all judges in the country, stand together. Let not somebody create an impression of one of you and think that by dislodging one of you, you will be the next. The next day, you would also be the next. So judges in the country must stand together. The judiciary must stand as one body and make a full statement to condemn this act. The Ghana Bar Association must also stand for the judiciary. Civil society organizations must stand for the judiciary. All these flimsy, pedestrian excuses, looking at what is out there, I mean, you wonder whether these are real, grounds for the removal of a Chief Justice. And, well, this is NDC for you. Some hardliners are still pushing for it. So I would plead with President Mahama. I see him as a statesman because this is his last and final term. So he's no more part of the mainstream politics. He should be looking at leaving a legacy. The hardliners in ND should be kept on the fringes. They shouldn't be allowed into the center to disrupt the governance process because they would want to remove everybody, and that will not be good for our democracy. We are also concerned about an attempt by certain individuals in government to push for the removal of the Chief Justice. The judiciary should not be seen as part of the partisan political system in our country. All we need is to have an impartial judiciary to dispense justice. What is happening is unacceptable and it's clear.
As rally, you know, make us say we need the winning. Now you win the biggest challenge. Ebe face obia economy no na ye ka ho ase. Yes. Na me misu say in resetting the institutions. I want my no. And no be bigger challenge than even the economy. The economy, no. Because democracy is government by institutions. Okay. Inti so bit me corrupt two institutions, no. Na a man no kwaima otimi a rule in a dictatorial way. He said the Akufo-Addo rule, no. Yeah. If you want to build them back, said the Bayer institutions, no, a very restraining the exercise of power in the system. It will take some hard decisions. And you know, one of the challenges. Okay. And now institutions is so you say a week, you know, and the man executives, no, one more exercise, one more power in capricious manner, one more dilute or mine no japade. So institutions no juman kalutu timinkoso. And if the same institutions are there in the same shape and form, now say what they no be ora. No what me recover all the loot. How are you going to do that? I see. With the institutions no binuma or more facilitating the looting in the first place. So Bia who said there's something wrong in some of the institutions. Now you use constitutional process to reset those institutions. I don't see anything wrong with it. I see. Mama Shadi, are you not worried, sir? The content of the petition, it got to a point now, a leaky, to the extent that I think, good evening, Ghana. I am say, Akwai. Maybe to me who say leaky. Now, or then no one know yen near ma because I didn't just say no na bonity more fabricated idea be no ordinam. Okay. Because until say contents no ebe pay from official source. Okay. How they be compared there now obi air pedal. No one who say he was peddling the same thing. And now they be who say leaky. Now say me hey me ko fabricate bibi anam the better radio gold say petition on the contents here. How would you cross check say and only the ever system no yet at the crown na enya at the crown. NTS at now there me need say content be a leaky because the BIM pain. Yesterday I've contributed team no at the report no by. Yes. The only copier my just 3 copies or so. At the authenticated finally revised one. And one and Namikipo. I see. And so no delegate me any such light to me serializing MBT said ye or Mukuta document no or year free document no ma in some more can win no credit. In Tibio how the TCU Amwako Kase and Yanokre na win no credit. Now, why not smart out? So even though we kept the copy, no, you live by taking lessons from Nemabia recommendations now. A woman, okay, any idea, Juma, and a native. Okay, young queen, Mamma birthday dedication when saying
Fa Emma Minuabai. Happy birthday. Winfi Mr. Peter Mensah, Deputy CEO, PSC Tema Shipyard, Enkoma Osman Meida. Happy birthday to Osman Meida. Winfi Peter Mensah chain. Peter Mensah. Yeah, Peter Mensah. Yeah, Deputy CEO, PLC, PSCS, Tema Shipyard. Osman Meida, and your birthday. Happy birthday to you. The picture in here, yes, Utim Zampa, and Huchapa, Papa. And one face said, Papa, and Hucha, Papa. Sounds your cocoa. Zamri, Peter, the Diaz, I'm crying about ye.